so deeply. I was hoping to get this video done before Halloween, but I have been sick. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am definitely still congested and stuffy, but who knows, that might make for better whispers. I'm not really sure. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do today. It's windy outside, so you probably hear some wind chimes. They're not mine, they're my neighbors, but it's really windy. So anyway, I hope you had a wonderful Halloween, and you should tell me about it in the comment section because I'm always curious what people are getting up to. I can tell you about what I did maybe in another video because I want this to be specifically focused on tarot. So I took the liberty of already pulling the cards because I need my own little setup. I have my own ritual for pulling my cards, and I don't have the space to do that here at this office desk setup area. So I quite literally just pulled them in the other room, and now I am here to tell you about those cards. But first, I do want to tell you the deck. I want to tell you about the deck that I'm using. If you have seen my tarot videos before, then you've likely already seen or heard about this deck. It is the Deviant Moon Tarot, and the art is by Patrick Valenza. So those are the cards that we are using today. And I'll just show you what they look like. This is what the outside or the back side of the cards look like. And then this is the art style. I really like the art. I'm going to show you the cards that I pulled too, obviously. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it. Enough rambling, at least for this video. So there were a few questions that I asked, and I asked them in relation to the next 6 months. This reading is for the collective, so that is all of you. And as I always suggest for readings like these, feel free to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because this is a collective reading. It's not going to necessarily apply to every person who is watching, and that is okay. So with that in mind, the first question that I asked the cards was what the general message was for the collective. What do you need to be hearing right now? Again, in relation for what is to come over the next 6 months. So the first card that fell out, and sorry, I know there's so much context here. The way that I do this is I ask the question 3 times, and then I shuffle the deck and I wait for a card to fall out. I don't pull the card pulls itself. And then if I want to clarify that question by pulling another card, I do the same thing. So I wait for a card or 2 or whatever to fall out. So the first card that fell out when I asked what the general message was for the collective, we got the Magician. Which I think is so lovely because that is a manifestation card. So the goal here is for you all to be thinking about what it is that you really asked, I said, what is it that most of this collective is wanting to manifest at this time? And you're gonna think it's so cliche and so corny, but the card pulled itself, okay? It pulled itself. We got the Lovers, okay? So some of you are maybe feeling a little thirsty. Cuffing season is coming. It's getting colder. You want somebody to cuddle with. I don't know, okay? I don't know. But that's the card that came out. So for many of you, you are trying to manifest a love interest, a love interest, a love interest, a love interest. And that's perfectly great. In some cases, yes, this could be a self-love type of energy, though typically when you get the Lovers card, it usually is like a romantic connection. Long term, short term, whatever term, I don't know, that's for you to figure out. But for many of you, you are sort of in this energy of wanting to manifest a new love, and I think that is wonderful. So go for it. Keep on keeping on. I respect it. Okay. The next question that I asked for the collective is, what is it that you can expect to experience within these next 6 months? What is a general theme or something to be aware of? Something that maybe you should focus on? Very general. We keep it general for these types of readings. The card that came out for that was the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. And as you can see with the artwork here, you're working on something. You've got a project. There is something that you are working towards during this time. I did ask for clarification because that felt a little too general, a little too basic. What is it that you are working on? And that card was clarified by the Sun, the Sun, the Sun. So to me, that designates some sort of passion project. There is something that you are really caring about, that you want to grow or achieve or work towards. So maybe if you're artistic, it's working on some kind of art project. It could be work related, though. You'd have to really like your work because the Sun card is like happiness and joy in its purest form. So you'd have to really love your job for it to be related to that. You could be working on yourself and loving yourself and finding joy within yourself. I mean, like, take whatever liberty you that resonates with that. Still kind of general, but so that's what folks might expect within the coming months, is to really dig into a passion project or something that feels meaningful and joyful and putting real time and energy towards that. So pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so the next question that I asked, what challenges might the collective be facing in the coming months? What is it that you should be aware of that might feel a little bit challenging to you? The card that came out for that was the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands. So as you can see, there is something that is heavy to carry. It is burdening you. This is something that you might need to let go of at some point. You might need to let it go. And in fact, it will probably happen whether you want it to or not, because the 10 is sort of like you're maxing out at the 10, right? So after the 10 comes the 1. It's a new beginning. This signifies the ending of a difficult cycle. So whatever this burden is on you, unfortunately, it's coming up. It's coming up in the next few months. But again, because it's a 10, there will be a new beginning. There will be a relinquishing of this energy, whether it's you who makes that happen or it just happens. I did clarify that card as well. And we doubled down, so we got another 10, and this one looks a little bit scarier. I know this is the 10 of Swords. So whatever this burden is, it can feel like you are being trapped or suffocated by it. Oftentimes when you get this card, it could be something that's happening in your head. So you might be feeling some mental anguish in regards to this burden or this challenge. soon. And clarified by that is the Star card. So it's for the best that this energy is stripped away from you. Again, that can be in relation to like any kind of challenge in your life, but again, I think especially if it's something that you are ruminating on that is causing you, like I said, mental anguish, it's preventing this from coming through, right? The Star energy, it's another joy and happiness card. But you can rest assured that somewhere in the span of those next 6 months, there will be a release of that energy. So be aware that there is some challenge headed your way. It's not a pleasant one, but it's not going to be forever. There will be a release, so rest assured. Okay. And then finally, I asked for, is someone knocking at my door right now? No, it's just my cat. It's just my cat. He's so loud. Okay, so then I asked what the advice was. What is the advice for the collective? What is the advice for the collective? What is it that you should take to heart at this time and over the course of these next 6 months? And we got the King of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Wands. So it's a pretty cool card. And so for that, what I want for you is to remain grounded in your sense of self and grounded in your desire. So I want you to, again, I think we're going to tie this card in with the entire reading, really, because we're manifesting. We are finding our joy. We are working on passion projects. So bringing in the things that we want and desire most, focus on that, fixate on that, not to an unhealthy degree, but know your power, know your worth, know that you can ground yourself in this energy of bringing in everything that you want. And if you don't believe that right now, that's okay. Fake it till you make it. That's all of what manifesting is, right? Is just bringing in what you want most, claiming it for yourself, acting like you already have it. So when you think about your wildest dreams and desires and wishes and wants, know that you can create that for yourself if you continue to manifest. Or you can try, okay? Just try. So that's the advice. And we'll go over it. We'll do a quick recap. So the message for you for right now is that you're in this manifesting stage, and if you're not currently, you should think about doing that. For many of you, it is to find a new love, but now is the time to do that, because when you get the Magician card, again, you have that ability to manifest and to claim these things for yourself, which is also your advice, right? The King of Wands. Okay, over the next several months, you'll be perhaps pulled towards working towards a passion project, something that you care about, something that will bring you joy. So I'm excited to hear about what that is for you. There will be some challenges that are headed your way, a burden that feels a little bit too heavy or hard to carry. And for a lot of you, that could be something that's going on mentally, something happening upstairs that you need to address so you can find peace within yourself. But it's incredibly possible this is not a challenge that is long-term, that you're dealing with forever. Something I'll mention about those 210 cards, they look really intense and intimidating, but they are minor arcana cards, or arcana. People pronounce it differently. So they are minor fluctuations in your life. There are bigger, more intense energies, longer lasting energies. Those are the major arcana cards, and neither of those are that. So just, again, rest assured that it is a temporary challenge headed your way. Okay, so anyway, that is the reading that I have for you today. We've got the Magician card once more, the Magician card. We've got the Lover's card. Tell me how that goes. I'm excited to hear about your love lives. We've got, oh my god, I got these all mixed up. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. And then we've got Sun, the Sun, the Sun. And then we've got the scarier looking cards, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands, followed by the Ten of Swords. Really interesting that those came out together. Followed by the Star. And last but not least, the King of Wands, the King of Wands. So again, as with any reading, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I find that tarot cards can be so therapeutic if you apply them in the right way. Obviously, I'm not suggesting that you take them entirely too seriously, but I think we all know there are areas within our lives that could use a little love and care and attention, and this could be a good way to direct that energy, a good reminder, a good way to be introspective for at least a small amount of time, and to work towards our journey of self-love and growth and healing. So that is what I love most about tarot, and I do find that sometimes the readings are, well, for me most times the readings are pretty on par with my reality. Sometimes I am surprised by what comes out, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. So anyway, let me know what you thought of this. If you would like more tarot readings in the future, again, I'm sorry this was not out before Halloween, but for me, tarot is an all year round kind of thing. And again, we used the Deviant Moon Tarot by Patrick Valenza. But I have, I think, maybe like 12 other decks at this point. I'm looking at 2 others right now. So I have lots that we can use in the future. Also, no need to roast me in the comments about how long my bangs are. I know I need to cut them. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do with them right now. Feeling some growing pains with them, literally and metaphorically. I just don't know if I want to keep them, but anyway, I hope you're doing so well, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see next, and rest assured that I will be back again soon with another one. Thank you, and I will talk to you so soon.